Master, I get pleasure presenting to you Brother Fritz Salonga, who has been elected by this lodge to be its master for the ensuing Masonic year.
Brother Fritz Salonga. Is it known that Brother Fritz Salonga is well skilled in our ancient craft? Is he zealous in his regard for the interest of our order? Is he duly qualified to discharge the important duties of the Master's chair?
It is well known that he is the all worshipful master. This certificate vouches for his proficiency in the ritual of our order and evidence that he is well skilled in our ancient craft. I found him to be of good moral, true and trusty, and a lover of fraternity. I doubt it not that he will charge his duties with fidelity and honor.
Worshipful sir, the brethren of this lodge reposing confidence in your integrity, in your zealous regard for the interest of Masonry, and your ability to discharge the duties of the Master's chair, have chosen you to occupy that honorable position during the ensuing year. Are you willing to accept this important trust? You will then face your brethren of the lodge. The brethren of Kagitingan Lodge, number 2 and 6. You, Brother Fritz Salonga, who has been duly elected to serve this lodge as worshipful master, about to be installed. If any of you has any reason to urge why he should not be installed, you will now make it known, or forever after hold your peace. My brother, you will face the east. Hearing no objection, I shall most cheerfully proceed to install you in the dignified and honorable position to which the suffrages of your brethren have called you, not doubting that the dignity of the Oriental chair will be well preserved in your keeping, and that the interest and welfare of this lodge is safely confided to your charge. Before commencing your investiture, however, it is necessary for you to signify your assent to the ancient charges and regulations which point out the duties as master of this lodge, and which on no account are ever to be neglected or departed from. You will now be conducted before the hour. The ancient charges and regulations will be read to you by Very Worshipful Gonzalo Jesus Garcia III, District Deputy Grand Master of Masonic District NCRG. Very Worshipful Sir.
The ancient charges and regulations of free and accepted Masons are as follows. Do you agree to be a good man and true, and strictly to obey the moral law? Do you agree to be a peaceful citizen and cheerfully to conform to the laws of the country in which you reside? You promise not to be concerned in plots and conspiracies against the government, but patiently to submit to the decision of the Supreme Legislature. You agree to pay proper respect to the civil magistrate, to work diligently, live creditably, and act honorably by all men. You agree to hold in veneration the original rulers and patrons of the Order of Masonry and their regular successors, supreme and subordinate according to their stations, and to submit to the awards and resolution of your brethren when convened, in every case consistent with the Constitution of the Order. You agree to avoid private piques and quarrels, and to guard against intemperance and excess. You agree to be cautious in carriage and behavior, courteous to your brethren, and faithful to your lodge. You promise to respect genuine brethren, and to discountenance impostors and all dissenters from the original plan of Masonry. You agree to promote the general good of society, to cultivate the social virtues, and to propagate the knowledge of the art. Number 10, you promise to pay homage to the Grand Master for the time being and to his officers when duly installed, and strictly to conform to every edict of the Grand Lodge or General Assembly of Masons that is not subversive of the principles and groundwork of Masonry. 11, you admit that it is not in the power of any man or body of men to make innovations in the body of Masonry. You promise a regular attendance and committees and communication of the Grand Lodge, receiving proper notice, and to pay attention to all duties of Masonry on convenient occasion. 13, you admit that no new lodge should be formed without permission of the Grand Lodge, and that no countenance should be given to any irregular lodge or to any person clandestinely initiated therein, being contrary to the ancient charges of the order. You admit that no person can be regularly made a Mason in or admitted a member of any regular lodge without previous notice and due inquiry into his character. Lastly, you agree that no visitors shall be received to your lodge without due examination and producing proper vouchers of having been initiated in a regular lodge.
Thank you very much, sir. These are among the regulations of free and accepted Masons. And to this, your assent must be freely given. Please raise your right hand. Do you submit to these charges and promise to support these regulations as masters have done in all ages before you? Then, worshipful brother, in consequence of this assurance and in full confidence in your capacity and zeal, kneel now on both knees. Place both hands upon the Holy Bible, square and compasses, to take the solemn vow of your office. You will repeat your vow of office after me. I do solemnly and sincerely vow
I
do solemnly
and sincerely vow
that I will
that
maintain, support, and enforce support and enforce
support and enforce
the Constitution, laws and regulations
the Constitution, laws and regulations
of the most worshipful Grand Lodge
of the most worshipful Grand Lodge
of Free and Accepted Masons of the Philippines
of Free and Accepted Masons of the Philippines
and the bylaws of my lodge,
and the bylaws of my lodge,
and will faithfully perform to the best of my ability
and will faithfully perform to the best of my ability
all the duties of my office
all the duties of my office
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done as Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the
Amen.